The roar inside the arena built steadily as the final minutes ticked away, a growing acknowledgement of a performance that had, from start to finish, reflected control, cohesion, and championship-level composure. On a night that showcased balance on both ends of the floor, the Los Angeles Lakers delivered one of their most complete performances of the season, defeating the Brooklyn Nets 116-99 in a game that rarely felt in doubt after the opening stretch. It was not merely a victory defined by star power, but one shaped by discipline, defensive commitment, and a collective offensive rhythm that left the Nets searching for answers across 4 quarters of play. From the opening tip, the Lakers set a tone that would define the evening. Their defensive intensity was immediately noticeable, closing passing lanes and forcing Brooklyn into difficult early possessions. The Nets, known for their ability to generate offense through perimeter shooting and isolation scoring, found themselves repeatedly disrupted. Shot clocks dwindled, possessions stalled, and the early rhythm they sought never truly materialized. Meanwhile, the Lakers capitalized efficiently on the other end, pushing the pace when opportunities arose while maintaining composure in half-court sets. The result was a quick early lead that not only energized the crowd but also forced Brooklyn into adjustments far sooner than they would have preferred. The first quarter established the blueprint. The Lakers moved the ball with precision, creating open looks and attacking mismatches. Every player who stepped onto the floor seemed connected to the same purpose: unselfish play and smart shot selection. Their spacing stretched the Nets' defense, and their off-ball movement created constant pressure. Brooklyn attempted to respond with aggressive drives and perimeter shooting, but inconsistent execution and missed opportunities prevented them from closing the gap. By the end of the quarter, the Lakers had already carved out a double-digit advantage, setting the stage for what would become a commanding performance. As the second quarter unfolded, the Lakers demonstrated another dimension of their dominance: depth. Their bench unit entered without any drop in intensity, maintaining defensive pressure while continuing to produce offensively. Role players contributed crucial minutes, knocking down timely shots and making hustle plays that extended possessions. This depth proved particularly damaging for the Nets, who struggled to match the energy coming from the Lakers' rotation. Every time Brooklyn appeared poised to make a small run, the Lakers responded immediately, either with a defensive stop or a quick scoring burst that restored their cushion. The Nets, to their credit, attempted to adjust. They experimented with different defensive schemes, switching more aggressively and occasionally doubling the ball handler in hopes of forcing turnovers. Offensively, they tried to push the pace and generate transition opportunities to catch the Lakers off guard. However, the Lakers' defensive discipline held firm. Rotations were sharp, communication was constant, and second-chance opportunities were limited. The result was a frustrating half for Brooklyn, who entered the locker room trailing by a significant margin, their offense still searching for consistency. Coming out of halftime, there was a brief sense that the Nets might mount a comeback. They opened the third quarter with renewed urgency, hitting a couple of early shots and tightening their defensive coverage. For a moment, the energy shifted slightly, and the deficit shrank just enough to spark hope. But the Lakers responded like a seasoned team accustomed to managing leads. Instead of panicking or forcing plays, they returned to their fundamentals: ball movement, smart decision-making, and defensive intensity. Within minutes, they had regained control, pushing the lead back into comfortable territory and effectively extinguishing Brooklyn's momentum. The third quarter ultimately became the turning point that solidified the outcome. The Lakers' ability to absorb the Nets' push and respond with composure highlighted their maturity as a team. Their offensive execution during this stretch was particularly impressive. They worked the ball inside and out, creating high-percentage opportunities and capitalizing on defensive lapses. At the same time, their defense continued to frustrate Brooklyn, forcing contested shots and limiting easy scoring chances. By the time the quarter ended, the Lakers had not only maintained their lead but expanded it, leaving little doubt about the direction of the game. In the fourth quarter, the Lakers shifted into control mode. With a sizable lead, they focused on managing the clock and maintaining their defensive structure. Brooklyn, facing a steep deficit, continued to compete but struggled to string together the kind of sustained run needed to close the gap. The Lakers' composure remained evident, as they avoided turnovers and made smart decisions with the ball. Even as rotations changed and minutes were distributed, the level of play remained consistent, a testament to the team's preparation and cohesion. One of the most striking aspects of the Lakers' performance was their balance. Rather than relying on a single dominant scorer, they distributed the offensive load across multiple players. This made them difficult to defend, as Brooklyn could not focus on shutting down any one individual. Contributions came from all areas: perimeter shooting, interior scoring, and fast break opportunities. This collective approach not only boosted their efficiency but also reinforced the sense of unity that defined their performance. Defensively, the Lakers were equally impressive. They limited the Nets' shooting efficiency, contested nearly every attempt, and controlled the boards. Rebounding played a crucial role in their success, as they consistently secured defensive rebounds to end Brooklyn's possessions while generating second-chance opportunities on offense. Their ability to dominate this aspect of the game further tilted the balance in their favor, preventing the Nets from gaining any sustained momentum. For the Nets, the game served as a reminder of the challenges that come with facing a well-rounded opponent. Despite flashes of potential, they struggled to find consistency on both ends of the floor. Offensive possessions often lacked fluidity, and defensive breakdowns allowed the Lakers to capitalize repeatedly. While there were moments of individual brilliance, they were not enough to overcome the collective strength displayed by their opponents. As the final buzzer sounded, the scoreboard reflected the story of the night, a 116-99 victory that underscored the Lakers' ability to execute at a high level. It was a game that highlighted their strengths, depth, discipline, and teamwork, while also sending a message about their potential moving forward.